Hi guys, Dan here. Today we have a 932-101 machine in. It's an Ariens 824 and has the typical problem where the guts fall out of the drivetrain, the shifter fork gets all mangled and all the bushings fall out and the friction disc and plate get all messed up. So we had it in for fixing that and got that all put back together, and then I noticed a couple of things on the controls. And one was the chute rotation bar here. This is a typical problem I've seen on a lot of Ariens machines where the bar is so loose. They've got a U-joint in there, and the way that insert goes into the actual gear inside under the plastic cover, it's just so loose it just doesn't work well. And this bungee cord on here is an indication that the chute is closing or sliding to one side on the customer. So I'm going to take a piece of flat stock here. This is a piece of a MTD shave plate, and see if I can fab up some kind of a bracket to hold that bar in place. So go over to my Burr King here. This is one of the best things I've ever bought. I'm just going to grind up a piece of this stock and make a quick bracket for this woman, and she's just looking to get another year out of the machine before she buys something newer and easier for her to run. So here we're just grinding up the piece. I poked a couple of holes in it, a 3/8 hole for the bar to go through, and then a 5/16 hole for the mounting nut to go through. There's a square hole in the bar already from one of the mounting bolts when it used to be a shave plate, and I could grind that off and hit it with a MIG and fill it in and grind it back. But it's Friday and I'm very tired. It's been a tough winter, so I'm not going to bother doing that. Here's the finished piece. You can see it's got a 3/8 hole on the top and a 5/16 hole on the bottom, and then the old mounting hole for the shave plate, and looks like it's got a little whizzer mark across it as well. So I'm going to hit that with some paint and mount it on the bracket up here. So pull the pin out, slide the bar back, and then I'm going to take the front nut off and put my bracket on there and snug it up and slide the bar back through. So here it is. I put a little black paint on the bracket, slid the bar through, fits through there perfectly. There's no wiggle in it. Put the pin in, and you can see how well it works like that. So that's a pretty good fix for it, and the price was right. So the other thing I do when I have these in is adjust the spring that's under here, and that's typically what causes that chute to idle back across. You know, if you're on a hill or you're trying to shoot the snow one way and that chute turns itself because the spring underneath is loose. I usually hit them with some WD, get them to operate smooth, and then snug that spring up. And if you make it a little bit tighter because it's inside and the machine's warm, it should hold outside when it gets cold. They tend to move a little freer once the machine gets cold because everything's so small. So just adjusting that up, and then hit the top with a little WD and adjust that top stop nut as well. Put a little tension on that. And that's it. That's a good fix for us, and the price was pretty cheap. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a good winter.